This is not going to, but we are going to continue. We just don't have the right thing. But for those of you who know, what we're trying to do right now is recreate Recon Delta. Ish, you know what I mean? It might not end up being the same. And the other part that's going to suck is right now, until they patch it, if you emboss something, the back side of it, that's where it takes it from. So I don't think this hair is going to work with that, though, but we will see. This is part of it. This is part of it. Yeah, it's funny going through and like recreating some of the people that we have. It's different, you know what I mean? It is definitely different. We still don't quite have the uploader is doing some weird stuff still, so we don't quite have everything that we need as far as images uploaded, but we have most of it. So we have most of it. There we go. They don't quite have Recon's hair anymore. So we need better hair. I mean, it's almost like this one is as close as we're going to get to his hair. How it was in the last game. This is a pretty cool hairdo, so I don't really know why they took that out, or maybe I just missed it. So we're going to look one more time to make sure. But I just looked. Then again, I thought that they didn't have G's helmet in the game, and they do. There's maybe Mohawk right there. Ooh, maybe this? It's not quite it. Not quite it. If you guys have questions about what we're doing, by all means ask. Ooh. There it is. Recon's hair. that's good. Okay. So before we get too deep into doing the hair, what we'll do is let's just make it black for now. So you guys know I'll have to go through and put the hair dye in it and do the streaks, but let's really want to see how this looks now with the mask. Yeah, not digging it. It's weird because what we have to do, we can't really do. Like if we could come up here. See if we could emboss it. There's kind of a step. But now if we emboss it, okay. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Angel? Welcome to the stream. Good to see that you got the game. That's awesome. Okay. So not quite the thing we want, but we're getting closer. We're really missing the picture that we need. We're missing the last picture. I have been scouring the internet for it and have not found it yet. Let's see if we can now that we know we did that and that turned out okay, let's do this one again. Let's see if we can. We have the options. Yeah, we do. Yeah, didn't do anything. Good. Okay. Okay. I think for now we're just going to have that until we can find that right picture and then put the right picture in there. For now. Not opposed to those, but let's see if we can find some different tights. See, one of the key things when you're making these wrestlers, and believe this is the one thing you should definitely also understand. When you're making these wrestlers, this isn't going to be the end-all be-all when you get there. If you're anything like me and then you watch them in a match, you're like, man, what if we did this with this guy? And I'm constantly writing notes. You guys, some of you haven't got to see the thing like Angel. You haven't really seen what I do with this stuff once I make it. I actually announce wrestling shows. We have our own world. It's pretty cool. I don't think you've seen it anyway, but cool. I will go out there and I will find it. So yeah, I figured it out today. We've got about 20 wrestlers to make. We have actually made some pretty good inroads on making these wrestlers. Yesterday, when I said I'd be back in about 45 minutes, I didn't get back on for reasons Angel probably really understands. But I kept going to keep creating some of these wrestlers that we're going to see. And so I'll show some of them off today. And believe you me, Angel is my witness. That will never happen again on this channel. Not on my channel, it won't. It's too much. That was too much. Doesn't even make it fun, you know what I mean? Like, I was having a good time yesterday, and then I was like, oh, this isn't fun. Arguing the same point with that's just not fun. So yeah, I'll handle it differently next time. Faux show. So Recon Delta. Recon Delta ends up being one of our was one of the guys that was really in the hunt for the world title. Ends up winning it briefly right there at the end. So we will see what happens when he goes to NXT. He's one of the guys that is slated to go to NXT. So should be interesting to see what happens with him. Yeah, and in my world, it's the computer that does it. I set up the matches. Of course, I make all the stuff. I set up the matches and do the stuff like that, but I don't control the wrestlers. The computer gets to control the wrestlers. So yeah, we've got, like, there is no telling who wins, who loses. Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, so same thing. Same thing happened to me when I had this brainstorm a couple years ago. Like, if you can look on my channel and go back just a little bit, and you'll find a video, and my announcing was horrendous. Then it got a little better. And then if you find the one where it was an actual live stream, you have to fast forward like 47 minutes because I didn't intend for it to be a wrestling show, and then it turned into one. But when it turned into that, I started doing this on the TSW channel, the Second Wave channel. And when I started doing that, we really started kind of honing in what we wanted to do. We wrote these storylines. It's pretty fun. It's just a lot of fun. So you can see we did get some of our logos in here, but we are missing some. Then let's do this. Let's put his name on the back for now. And we had a couple guys come through, and they made their own wrestlers. Some of them I had to clean up a little bit. But it's super fun, and everybody has fun. And we do this on Monday and Thursday. Now, it's going to take me a couple weeks. I have a funny feeling. So I'm trying to get at least one of the shows back up soon. That show will now be on this channel. And then the other show will be on the other channel. So it'll be something we do 2 times a week. It's a lot of fun. Or at least it seems like people are having fun. They definitely know when I miss a day. Which is good. Yeah, god dang it. They got to fix that. They have got to fix that. Okay, maybe we can outline it then. Even in black seems to do a little better. Okay. It's a little easier to read. Can't emboss it. God dang it, though. Check out the knee pads. Let's get the right colors going. I think we can doom this one too. Yeah, so Recon Delta, his favorite wrestler is the Tribal Chief. Yeah, I think that's good, right? Like that. Let's get the boots at least with the right color on them. We'll start there. Let's make this that color. Let's make the kick pads. So, move sets. I'll show you some of that. And it's not super important to get it perfect right off the bat. You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on, Sub? Yeah, so it's not super important to get the move sets super correct off the back. What you want to do is go into your finishers, make sure you got your finishers how you want them. Then go into your signature moves, make sure those are how you want them. And then I go to like the grapples where you're standing, the weak and the strong, and kind of get those. And then I just start playing around with it. If you have a high flyer, make sure you go and check out like the move sets off the rope. That starts to get tedious. Fun, but tedious. Okay, well, let's change the material. Yeah, we don't want a metallic. Let's go rubber. Yep. Going good. It's going good. Right now, trying to create. Oh, see, his comes down slightly off his jaw. That's okay. That's okay for now. Are you saying you're still upgrading your superstar? What's going on, Eagle? Right now, we are trying to make, kind of recreate, as much as we can, try to recreate Recon Delta. Yeah, that's what you'll have to do, go through and re-upload. Cool. Yeah, I hope you're having fun doing that. But yeah, you'll have to go through. If you make changes on them, it doesn't automatically make changes, and so then you have to go and then re-upload it. So we will be like, we won't be able to get everything on everyone right away, right? But what I'm trying to do right now is to get most of what I can get done on them while 2K works out their website and their image uploading website. Day's going good. Went to work today and long day at work, so it's kind of fun to come home and do this. Been looking forward to this. I'll show you guys after we're done with Recon, or most of Recon anyway. I will show you what else we've done. We'll probably actually also get to work on GC Rock. For some reason, I didn't think they had the helmet. I was super bummed. I even looked this morning, and then today, right before I started doing it, I just happened to run into it. So that's good. Maximum barking from my dogs, please. There it is. Dogs listen. They're all over that. I told them to shut up, and they're like, yeah, no. They were out on that. Oh, look at that. That's kind of funny. To me, though, it kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? Man, I am also going to show you something else. I'm going to show you the title belts I created. Which are amazing. Oh, look at that. Look at the bling. What is that? Okay. Okay, dokie on that. Yeah, I like that. So let's do that. I don't even think he had one before, but he does now. Not really going to get too far in. You know, Recon's got a bunch of tattoos. We're not going to even really get into that part of it right now. I think that's a good start. We're not finished. No, I told you it's probably going to take a couple weeks. So not really sure what's going on with this because that's not what the front plate looks like. You guys just saw that. See, that's what it looks like. Same with the women's title. If you look at the women's title, it's got the rose in the background, but something weird is going on. Look at this. Hold on. Maybe it's this. Let's see. It's not given the options, but anyway, you can kind of see it in here. So we've made some changes to the world title. I don't know if that's going to stick for the side plates. Like if you look at the side plates, we can do this. You know, we have the American Eagle, then we have the British, because there's a lot of TSW members overseas and here too. Yeah, there is. We haven't created it yet. You could see the Women's Championship World Title, like the way it's got the rose in the background, which is pretty cool, and then it's got the writing on the outside. Matter of fact, maybe we could see it this way. Let's go to title management. Don't have another one for that. Go back over to here. No, it doesn't. It doesn't transfer. It treats it like it's another, like a fresh upload. So if you uploaded it yesterday and I downloaded it yesterday, and then you change something and you take it down and put it back up with the changes, I would have to go back in there to the changes and then re-upload it just like I did the day before.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Championship. Introducing the challenger from Staten Island, New York, Carmella.
Sub-Zero, we're not doing it today. I'm here to tell you. Not doing it. Not gonna badger me about shit all this whole stream. Not gonna have it. I promise you that. badgered me about making your superstar. How you want me to upload? It's not what I'm here to do. Here to show you guys some things. Look at that title belt.
California. She's the Women's World Champion, the Legend Killer, Jade.
So it's weird, the hair animate. Look at the hair. It's a little bit weird. That is a good looking title belt, though. You're right about that. Now we'll ask you this, because I will find it later. I guarantee you, I'll go find it later. What is the name of it so I can find it? Like, what did you put for the tags? Yeah, that's a sharp looking belt. Might be the new, that might be the new one right there. Yeah, the hair texture on this one, like a lot of times the physics of the hair, like they're never going to be able to get the hair textures exactly right, you know what I mean? But the physics of it, in most cases have looked better, but that entrance, it did not look that good. Might try a gold version of that belt too, just to see how it looks. This is another thing when you're creating, characters, especially in the women's division, in your mind you think, like, oh, like, this one's too small, so you make it bigger. But now look at Jane. Jane's not the biggest women's wrestler, and Carmella, isn't the smallest women's wrestler either. But then look at the difference. So that's why you gotta kind of go through there and do that. Yeah, TSW does not have a North American title. Not yet, anyway. Maybe they do in the future, but they don't right now. Yeah, in the men's division, there's the world title. We have the Intercontinental title, hardcore title, and light heavyweight title. Those are the 4 singles, then, of course, tag team championship. Because, like in TSW, we got a lot of international people. That's why I went with Intercontinental title. That is hilarious. That's hilarious. But this is what you do. You start having your wrestlers that you create wrestle against other wrestlers that are already in the game. That way you kind of get a gauge of what it is. You know what I mean? And you can kind of dial in the size a little bit better. To matter, and then when you want like that bigger wrestler, you can create it, and you did it on purpose. That was not on purpose.
World Champion Carmella.
You've seen Carmella. She's not the biggest, but she's not the smallest either. Like Jane was just dwarfing her. And to be fair, I haven't done Jane's movesets or anything. Right now, I'm just trying to get these guys created. Get them in there, and then start dialing all their attributes, and then start dialing in. I bet you Angel has it. He started creating these, he said, hey, it's doable, but it's not as easy as it looks either. Like, when you see the thing that happens, hey, jump, what's going on, brother? But when you see the thing that's going on, that's not how it goes. Ready for upload is one thing, right? Sometimes I might, if I've worked super hard at putting in the thing and they look how I want them to look, I may upload them right then. Because at the end of the day, even the ones that I've gone through and I download, I'm going to show you, I downloaded some, but even the ones that I've gone through to download so that they have the face scan, I'm going to change their movesets eventually. You know, like right now, the ones that the TSW characters that have masks, I don't need to download anybody for those guys, right? I can create them right off the jump. I don't need anything. Yeah, right now we don't have a United States Championship. Don't need it. Not yet. But we could. Like, it could be a thing that happens, you know? I'm not discounting any of that, Sub-Zero. It's just, right now, when you look at the number of wrestlers that are in there, you can only have so many titles. And we were kind of limited by titles. Let me fix this GC Rock thing right now. We got to fix the helmet. I couldn't find it, so then I came up with with this for a second. But I am super stoked that we don't have to use that. Clothing, head. Get rid of that. We can get rid of that, and I believe... Hey, what's up, G? And I believe headwear. No. Honestly, like right now, it's the same thing with GC Rock. Like, I didn't use a thing because it doesn't matter what his head looks like. End of the day. Doesn't matter. It's going to have a mask on it. You know what I mean? There we go. That's better. That is going to be orange. It's weird how they do the colors now. They used to have like standard colors, but they don't have standard colors now. So now you got to get out there and create your colors. You know? I don't even know if that's exactly the kind of orange I want. But it's the kind of orange. Wait. Look at what they did. They put eyeballs in. Interesting. The old helmet didn't have eyeballs. Okay, so we could do this because now we're going to go in, and here's a easy way to. So that's the default. See, now we're getting somewhere. So you can change the material because I picked black, right? And the black was a little bit funky Cole Medina. But you can get in there with the materials, and then that's where you start kind of going to town. And what's kind of interesting, yeah, you can make it all, right? Like it's all metal, that's great. Or you can get like super creative and start really changing up the texture even of what it is. Not only that, with GC Rock, I'll show you another neat little trick. Yeah, matte. Let's go matte with that. The third one is all of this other stuff, okay. Yeah, see, maybe. Ooh, I like that. So now we switch that up. So even though it's orange, right, we're just changing kind of up the texture. And because this is going to be the in the ring version, we can highlight it a little bit to where it would be in satin. don't think I got it in, but let's see if we got it in. We before this, the website did the funny stuff and we couldn't upload everything. We got some stuff in there. We got some stuff downloaded. We got some new NWO stuff. We got that for G, but yeah, we didn't get the other thing. Yeah, we didn't get the other thing, so still working on getting that in there. I'm just trying to make sure. Okay, so basically you can go through, do that. I'm gonna leave the thing off for right now. But now we got that. Then what you could do, let's say it was all done. We're like, and it's not, but let's just pretend. Okay, so it's all done. So we take this, we're going to copy this attire over to here. And now for the entrance, because we don't want it too distracting when it's in the ring, right? For the entrance, you come back and do the same thing. Go to the clothing, go to the head. Get back in, same thing, pick the same helmet. But now for materials, we come down to this one, and now we want the eyes to glow. So now when he walks through and he's walking through the dark, his eyes are glowing. And you could have other things glow if you wanted to. You know, if you wanted his eyes and that to glow, like, hey, he's lit up. You could do that. And you can control how much it glows. It doesn't have to be maximum glow, please. You know what I mean? It could be, but it'll be dark out, so then it'll definitely be noticeable that it's glowing. But then his eyes are still the thing glowing the brightest. Another thing we've got to do for GC Rock is head accessories. Forgot to put that, so we might as well just put this on here. Oh, you're not going to let us do it now, huh? Now they won't let us do it. So GC Rock's helmet before had that on there, and now that's a no-go. It's funny, like there's just tons of stuff you could do. Put a little halo on him that's, you know, but when he goes out, when he comes out, it's glowing, you know. But yeah, before this was also on his head. Now it's not allowed. Touche for whatever reason. So yeah, it's just a little pro tip right there. Now something else that we learned, since we're on the subject of G's character, is you can't put top two, like top two will go under, so we just have to take that off. I gotta find the shirt that we want G to wear on the outside. Oh, that's interesting. That is actually kind of interesting. So let's see what this does. If we want color, Yeah, we want all that to stay black. Okay, hold on. No, so that won't change no matter what. Okay. But we want the orange to pop a little different, maybe. We could even carbon fiber it. There's a little thing on the neck too that's coming up. That's interesting. Before we worry about any images on it, now we go to top 2. We go try to find. See how it's most of this, it's going to go over the top of it. Before it wouldn't even let you do that. So that's kind of cool. Now top 1 and 2, now that makes sense. I used to wonder, I'm like, what? Most of them you can't do, but you got to put the stuff in the right order. Untuck it NWO shirt. Oh, that's going on somebody. I can guarantee you that. There we go. Go color here. That is too black. That is okay. We can fix that. And then what is this one? Interesting. See, we could do that, right? Yeah, for now, let's do that. Come in here. We don't want it that black. Oh, there we go. Or do we want it leather? Oh, look at the leather. I've actually liked this leather thing better. Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. We know that at the end of the day, we have one of our GC rocks. It's like one of the last things that it let us upload before it started playing the crashing game on us. There we go. Now, see how this background is a little... It's a different color, right? So, we pop this over, we do the thing. Come up to material again. How do we make it not as noticeable? Or can we? We might not be able to. Most of the time we can. Oh, there you go. That's all I got to say about that. So we can't do it that way with the material. So can we do it with the color? Yes, we can. So still noticeable a little bit, right? But way less noticeable now. So we do that. And then how we did this one was just with the straight lettering. Now we don't have to write GC Brock, we can just write Brock. Unfortunately, right now, what we can't do is emboss it. If we can emboss it, but then you'll see rock on the back of his back. So if you even try it, it'll pop up there, and then even when you undo it, you can still see it a little bit. So for now, that's how it's going to have to be. The next thing, very curious if we can do it. Obviously, we have to change the bottoms because this doesn't match now. But now, if we can get in here to face coverings, it's hard to tell when the next video is. Again, it's this. So things that it's going to take some time to do. Nice. Okay, so it's going to let us do that. And now that's the debate. What the heck? Look at that. That's both interesting and funny. So I think what we do is we go with that for now. I think we go with the black. Much better. Much better. Now we go back into the shirt. We don't want to change it. We like how we got the color set up. But now we know to match it up. There we go. Better. Oh, I like it. I like it like that. I like it like that. Yep. Now, the only thing I wish we could do is not have the gray back there. Why is the white back there? You know, just because I'm interested in seeing what it would look like if we just maybe did this one little thing. I think it's 3. Yep, there we go. And then that kind of ties the gray in on the thing that we can't fix. So yeah, the new GC rocks start to take shape. So we got that. Now that we have the top right, now we can go. Well, we don't. Let's do the hands. Let's see what we got for the hands. So if we put something on the hands like that, we got a deal. We got a deal. I put that on the hands. Ooh. We'll put that on the hands. Playing a game of Press Our Luck. Okay, I see. Okay, so what we do, I think, interesting. Here's what I think we do. I think we just go fingers bada bing. I think that's what we do. We copy that one over. That way G can get his paws on you. So, I no longer think these pants match up, right? I think we got to find something a little different. I mean, even that looks better than. I think these are taker pants, yeah? Well, if we look at the back, though, no, let's not do that. It all depends. I mean, really, like if I only accept one under one name, you know what I'm saying? There's only 100 slots. Here's the other thing. There's only 100 slots. Right now, 72 of those slots are taken up by just TSW wrestlers and probably plus 3, 4, so probably like 70, let's say 80 wrestlers. Then there's 20 wrestlers, like Sting's my favorite wrestler. He's obviously not in the game, right? That I have to go out and get. I have to get some different WCW type wrestlers. I mean, there's just, so yeah, I mean, probably only one per. But let's say it's a really good one. That's why I don't want to say, yeah, just one per. But yeah, if there's a really good one. God, I wish I could remember G's pants. That is right. That is absolutely right. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I don't know how G does it. Don't even know. I keep trying to give him these pants, but I can't. Those are actually somebody else's pants. Ooh. Ah, if it wasn't for the little thing on the legs, I don't like that. Hold on now. That is interesting. Let's just try this real quick. We got the color right. We need that. My favorite wrestler on the TSW roster, and I haven't even made her yet. So back in 2019, I would say my favorite made wrestler. And guys, put your answers in the comment. It can't be you if you have a wrestler. It's got to be somebody else. My favorite wrestler is Phoenix. That's the one. Phoenix and So Phoenix, that's my favorite one. But Phoenix, and there's a couple that I'm really worried about recreating. Absolutely. Thanks for stopping in, Simba. Really appreciate it. Guys, too, remember, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notifications. This isn't the only thing I do. Like this, nobody's ever seen me even do this. It's just been these last couple days. What I really do is put on wrestling shows as the announcer, Frankie Two Fingers. So, yeah, if you make a really good Chris Benoit, a really good Raven, those are two wrestlers actually I'm looking for. They will not be in the TSW version of wrestling, but they will be in other things. Okay, hold on. Materials. So this would have to be leather, right? Because that's what we've been doing. So let's keep it the same. Now this could be anything. Let's look at this. Oh no, I'm kind of liking that. But see, now we got to change the boots. The boots don't match. Yeah, so Teddy was my favorite for a long time, and then when I made Phoenix, and Phoenix became my favorite, Teddy was my second favorite. Yeah, Teddy, that was another one. And I like the second version. I really like the first version, but I really like the second version. Like him and Strudel, those versions of those two, where they were tag team partners and had on their entrance attire. Really, really, really like that too. It's funny, like you become like I become a little attached to my creations, you know. That's funny. So I downloaded Raider, but you know who I think you made? I don't think that's Raider. Like I know that's who you say it is, but honestly, that looks like Father Time. So, I mean, too big for Father Time. We got to make him a little bit smaller, but I really think that's Father Time. Like that's what it looks like to me. If you've seen Father Time, when I call him a legendary character, I downloaded him. I was looking. I was going through. I was like, man, that looks good. This looks. Man, okay, I don't have to do. Oh, goddamn, that's Raider. That is Raider. Yeah, anybody that's gonna have the white hair and the long white beard, it's got to be Raider, right? Is this Santa Claus boots? That's crazy. Rain boots. Come on. GC Rock ain't wearing no damn rain boots, guys. So before we put on his boots. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna take them off. I want to go to the knee pads. And they've got versions of knee pads that are short. Too tall. That is too tall. See, like these. These right here. Nope, maybe not. That's really close, though. So yeah, that might end up changing into that might end up changing into Raider or Father Time, which is cool. It means we can make Raider again. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. My Panther name. I don't know if I got one of those. Who created TSW? That's GC Rock. Hey Dave, welcome to the stream. GC Rock is the creator of TSW. Now, I created everything in the wrestling, but GC Rock is the creator of TSW. Created an amazing, amazing community. Not a lot of drama. I am not a drama guy. Yeah, did an amazing job. And there's a lot of people think. I mean, a lot of them are here in the chat too. SE Jumpman, like he's Simba. Simba. He does a bunch of stuff for TSW also. Dave's another one. They do really, really cool stuff for TSW. And it takes a lot of people behind the scene, and GC Rock actually kind of empowers people if they want to do stuff, but he empowers them to help others, you know what I mean, to do better than they would do by themselves. So super cool. Very, very cool community. Okay, so that's where I know what you guys are saying. Those should probably be orange, right? I agree. I can't even see them. There we go. I ain't gonna worry about the exact kind of orange yet, but I need to be able to see them to put these boots on the right way. That is awesome, Dave. Yeah, very cool. I don't know. I accidentally landed on these boots, and I don't want these exact ones, but I do want something similar. I think I think we need bulky boots though. Not too tall, but bulky, a little bit bulkier for that's as tall as the boot can go right there. They can't get any taller than that boot. See, too small for his feet. Like I like those boots. I really like those boots, but I think those are too small for his feet. Let's see what else we got. So many options, guys. Like there's if you can't find the thing in the game, that is amazing. Like those aren't bad. Not sure about the crown, but too big. Yeah, and there's always that's the other thing. Like if you're on the Discord, the TSW Discord, it's almost 20,000 gamers now. Think about that, 20,000 gamers. It's crazy. Just good people. Like if there's something for you that you want to do, there's 20,000 people. Like you can find somebody who also wants to do that thing. And I suck. I'm not good at it at using Discord, but I learned. And it was this community the reason I learned. Oh, look at this! I think these were G's original boots back in the day, and that's right on the border. That's borderline right there. No, these aren't going to be it. It's funny. We did all this stuff. We did it relatively quick, and now we're trying to find boots. And boots are holding us up. Oh, look at Dragonoff's new boots. Dragonoff has a mask. Matter of fact, we could probably do Dragonoff next. I've said it, there's a bunch of stuff for Dragonoff. Why not let it fly? That is weird. No. So I'm not opposed to G having the things down there. It just doesn't, I don't know. Oh, I'm like, why isn't it showing me the boots? Okay. Maybe that's the boots right there. Okay. For now, this is going to be the boots. But I do want to make those orange. There's the fourth color right there. Let's make that orange. Materials. This is going to be leather. That. Rubber. Third material, metallic. And for now, I think we've created we're missing some of the logos, so we have to look at that. We're missing the thing on top of the head too. God, I wish we could figure that out. But I would take that over not having that helmet. Except hey, what's going on, Mehmet? Do not speak that language, but welcome to the stream. Yeah, me and GC Rock. I mean, back in the day, we were on a raid team. We still raid sometimes. Every now and again, we get together. It's always fun. Okay, let me look one more time, just to make sure. Hooded clothing, head accessories. Yeah, still, still won't let us have that. Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing. There's nothing else where I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, that's kind of close, but why? Why? It's not. I just wish it'd let me do the one thing. Oh, nice. All right. So now we can take that. We can just copy this. Oh no, that is certainly not what we wanted to do. Let's do this again. We take this. Yeah, it's very expensive everywhere. It is faux show. Delete that one right there. We don't need it. Oh no, I'm kind of digging GC Rock's new look here. But like I said, like any of these, the way they start here, just letting you in on this little secret. They ain't gonna stay that way. They just don't. You'll see them wrestle, and you'll be like, it'll be like these little tweaks. You're like, you know what? Like he needs something like right down his leg. After the match, you're like, just let me go do it. Yeah. So Dragonoff, I gotta remember Dragonoff's. So we do have a couple like face textures Recon Delta. God, I'm gonna find it though. I'm gonna find the thing. There's Witcher. We made Witcher too. We have some extra people that those aren't people yet. We'll make them into people, but we have Kylie Watson right now, Mr. Sifter. We have like me getting ready to whoop some dogs. Like, let me just go ahead and get the right on out of there, dog. Thank you very much. That'll be Jane's daughter. We have her. These are three new people. That's somebody new, somebody new. So GC Rock, that'll be somebody. Jane, finally got her done. That does not even look like Jennifer Love Hewitt. I'm going to punt some dogs is what I'm going to do. Too cute to kick, though. Cecil Davis. We have Dave. We do have Dave. That's kind of his entrance attire look. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other people that will be somebody. All have face textures. So let's do it again. Very cool. Yeah, I know, right? And then they go out and then they try to jack with mom and mama's like, mama, get that butt. Okay. So the heck? That's... Oh, that's why. That's why. I know why. See you. I know why now. Okay, so this is going to be Dragunov. Man, I'm excited for the wrestlers to... Some of them will be moving on and some of them will be staying, because it's really going to open up some... no, I'm not gonna do it. Like, and then you made your own guy, Sub-Zero. Think about that. All you did was bug me about making you, and then you made your own guy. Killing me. Killing me. Let's see. So the dragon, right? That's... I think that's how we're gonna leave it. The dragon. But what I wanted to get to is... I know, right? Let's see. Yeah, no, let's do this first. Body type. Need a Dragunov looking guy. That might be the one. That's not the one. If it would let me move. That's not the one. I think it's between this. No. Let's hold on. This and this. No, I like this. Okay. So we got that. I just want to put the pants and the boots on them. Yeah, hey, that's cool, because I'll probably be getting off here shortly because dinner is almost ready. And then I'll get to watch you do it. You know what I mean? Okay, face, we're not worried about. Okay, let's get to attire. Start getting some of this fixed. Clothing, we're going to go lower body because those are the two big things. I'm just hoping. I am hoping beyond hoping beyond hoping. Hogan's pants, though, right? But I am hoping beyond hoping I can change the color of these pants. If I could, that'd be ideal. Color. Thank God. Yeah. For now, we're going to go black. We're gonna do it vinyl just for now. Look at the contrast of that. That is super cool, I think. And now Dragunov's got dragons on them. What? Let's find the boots. Oh, Sting's boots, okay. I mean, those would be dragon boots, right? If we didn't already find dragon boots. I'll show you too. Here's some of the coolest shoes in the game. Look at those boots. Not even tied all the way. They're just half tied. They're like whatever. It's a Diamond Dallas Page thing right there. Okay, where are these boots at? I know they were above that. They're above that. Above the shoes. Now we're getting somewhere now. Oh, those are girl. I think they had the dragon on the side, right? Look at that. Those a little old school with a little wolf head right there. I know whose boots those are going to be. So I was here. I was like, those are cool. Not those boots. Obviously not those boots. What in the goodness graciousness? Where do these boots go? Okay, must be below those. But you got to be able to see something on the side of them. Oh, is this it? No. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, not those either, right? Now we did these. That stings, right? Yeah. Come on, boots. Oh, there they are. You see them? They're in front. They're right in front. Okay, so we would almost have to make those a greenish type color, right? I'm going to call that close enough for government work. We could make that. We could make this. Right? And then we could make bear with me on that one for a second. Nope. Thought I might like it, but I do. Ooh, wait, hold on. Okay, let's hold on. So then we go back to the color. No. It's got to be. They've either got to be that color or they got to be this color. Like, I don't think there's any way around that. Now, we could change texture, right? Like, it doesn't have to necessarily be that. So let's go to material. Let's get in on this a little bit. Rubber, not bad. Leather. For now. Step 1. Step 1, bottom of Dragunov complete. Step 2, get rid of this. Those got to go. You can make, matter of fact, like just to show you, you could make, and welcome to the stream, Kyle. You could make all those guys actually pretty easily. Jeff Jarrett. I think I even have his face texture. Harris Brothers. I've always seen people make good Harris Brothers. The Demon, yeah. Anybody with like face paint, it's even easier to make. In Vampiro, you could start actually with this face texture right here. Come on. Hold on. Here we go. This face texture right here. You'd simply like take it to like face tattoo. And then you could almost do this one right here to. I mean, you'd have to tweak it around a little bit and play with it. You know what I mean? And then switch the mapping. Hold on. Let's switch the mapping to it. Bring it down. Bring it back in. But you'd kind of do it like this. And then on the back side of it, you would do the white. You could do the white base face paint. Yeah. And I've always seen good vampiros, you know what I mean? So yeah, there's good things. I mean, and it sounds like you're kind of like me where um, you like the WCW days. That's what I like. I like those days and my completely created days that I just made up. You know, I make up my own stuff. So, all right, back to this here. Let's find Vampiro's mask. It'll hit me when I see it. Or Dragunov. Did I say Vampiro? There it is. So that's part of it, right? Do the colors. Oh, this is interesting because we could actually throw a little bit of that green. What if we gave Dragunov a little green there? Yeah, what if we kept it like this? Oh my gosh, so if you go into community creations right now, there is an amazing Laparca. Yeah, they have had Laparca's stuff in the game. Because he is... I used to love watching Laparca wrestle. Little vinyl here. That is that. We like that the way it is. And silver, yes. So, we can take this. Face cover, glasses, masks. Okay, that's good. Head accessories. Yeah, it is. Once 2K20 happened, right? I put 2K20 down, and then all my content that I've done off, and I get it. If you look at the channel, most of that stuff was actually those 3 videos were done with 2K20, not the ones from yesterday. Those are all 22, but You'd have to go to the TSW channel, the Second Wave's channel. That's where I've done 22 episodes of our TSW wrestling stuff, where I commentate. I've created everything, the title belts, the wrestlers, and the arenas, completely made up, and using members of the community. So we're going to split it a little bit. I'm going to do one show a week there, and I'm going to do one show a week on my channel here. So, yeah, make sure you subscribe so you see when that starts coming on. It'll be on a Monday or a Thursday. But that's really what I do. We just have people that, oh, look at that. Look at Dragunov now. No. 2K17. I heard that was a good game, though. Like, all these games have their problems, yeah, but still heard that was a good game. But this is another thing you can do, and this is what I do with Dragunov. I put this on him. That goes up underneath this mask. You could do that. I typically go black, though, with it. But to change it up, you could always go green. And then, you're looking at him, and if you've ever seen Dragunov, you're like, hey, but that's still not, I mean, that's close, but that doesn't quite look right. You go back into his face. You find the face paint that is just for the eyes. Put on the face paints. Change the first. Oh, you could make it green. Like this. See, I mean, there's so many like different creative choices you can make when you're making your own created wrestlers. And now you didn't even need a face scan because this wrestler now looks like Dragunov. I mean, we have a little more to do, right? Obviously. But, like, this is a Dragunov looking with dragons, even. And then his face mask looks a little dragon-esque. If you guys have missed it, this is the best way to do tattoos. If you guys are putting on tattoos, I don't know that I talked through it enough. But don't use this stuff. Look at that. And you can't even do the stuff that you need to do. Yeah, copy the new guy and do an updated upload. So take the one down that's on there. Once your new version is saved, and then re-upload that version again back up to the thing. So what you want to do is go upload images, right? Or go download images from the game. I got this tattoo just for Dragunov. This is one of them. We're not going to make it too big for him. That's just one. One tattoo. See, it'll start to bleed over, so you got to get it the right size. Now, once we place it somewhere, the legends that I want to see in the game, number one, first and foremost, Sting. Like he's with AEW, so I got to wait till somebody creates him. I've seen a bunch of people try to create him, and I have only seen one decent-looking Sting so far. That's out there in the community uploads. But Sting for sure. The Giant, the Big Show, but the Giant. I've seen a couple good, and really all you got to do is find somebody that does like a good face scan to get that going. But you see, you want to take the opacity down so that it's not so bloom like in your face. Nobody's tattoo looks like that. Like, look at this. That tattoo does not look like it's dark black, right? It's faded. It's in the skin. It's faded. That's what happens. So that's why you want to kind of make it a little more see-through. Or see-through-ish. Some of these, they're hard to tell. Oop, look at this guy. That's got to be a dragon. Hard to tell, right? But I'm gonna apply this because I can always back out if I have to. I'm pretty sure that's a dragon. And it is. So I'm going to take this around to the back side. We're going to R3. So you see how we changed R3. Bring it back over because that changes a little bit how it goes. And there we go. So, but now look how like perfect the coloring is. So we go to opacity again. Opacity, you know what I mean. Typically, and you make the call. Like look at this one over here. Okay. But typically around 80. Some of them are 87, some are 86, some are 78. But bam. I don't know why they differentiate between the body, torso, or the back. Like you can put either one of them when you do it in any spot. So that was one. Let's see if we have another dragon for Dragonoff. I have a lot of skulls. That's my thing. I love skulls. The skull's right back here. Not real. Don't call the popo. They're not real. What's that? I don't think that. Of course, it's not gonna. Let me zoom in just yet on it. It's an interesting tattoo. Or idea for a tattoo. That one looked like kind of like the Grim Reaper. Bugs Bunny one. Oh, that's a funny one, but that's not necessarily one we need for Dragonoff. So this one, I think that would be a good arm. I think this one you could almost take it as, like, who knows what this is, right? It's an eyeball. Is that the eyeball of a dragon? I don't know. Dogs on another level. Yeah, sometimes it's just a matter, like, we know it's got to be this big. So you just got to play with it a little bit. It is in a weird spot. I like it right there. And again, opacity, or opacity, whatever you want to call it, we got to remember that. Look at that, it's starting to get light faster. So maybe this one's around 85, you know what I mean? We'll accept that. Now let's see if we can tie the arm sleeve in real quick. Left arm, yeah. This is a guy in our community. You know, we have a community of really over 20,000 members in TSW. Um, so yeah, this is a member of the community named Dragonoff. Yeah. Yeah, everybody that I create is I either know you or you're in the TSW wrestling community or you're in my streams when I'm doing the wrestling when I do our wrestling shows. You pop up enough times in streams and I will make you. You don't even have to ask. And if you do ask, only ask once. So I write it down. Like, you know, if people want to be involved, I'm all for that. Let's see if we can find. I'm thinking, I don't even know what this is. Let's do this one. And then we'll see what all this looks like. I know. That's going to be the running joke. Oh, don't do that. It's going to be the running joke now. Yeah, look at that, 91. It's already starting to get too light. Like it was light as it was. So call that good. We're going to back out of this for now. Like on the stream, I don't want to do everybody's like 100%, you know, tattoos perfect. And if you guys know me, I'll kind of add them as we go. I'll probably move that dragon from his side over to this arm. Like there's different stuff we're probably gonna do. You look at the clothing now, upper body, tops. I wonder if there'd be a cool top for Dragonoff. And see, there might not be a top that makes sense. There might be a top that we want to see if he was going to walk in there. Hey, welcome to the stream, Prodigy. I'm actually, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is. So I just wanted with them guys remaking this game to at least be as good as it was, right? There are some nice features where you know you can save things as favorites and stuff, but at the very least, I just wanted to make sure it was as good as it was. Because look, you look at GM mode. In my opinion, it sucks. I'm not going to play it. You're not even going to convince me to play it. 2 titles, only 3 matches per show. That's not wrestling. Like it's cool. Like at some point, I'll play it. I'll never play it on stream. Like it just seems like a colossal waste of time to play it on stream. You know what I mean? It's not enough. But. And I'm also on PS5, so take that with a grain of salt too. I don't know how it is different between the two, but yeah, and you can do that. So now Xbox and PC, I can from my PS5, I can anything that they upload, we can do, and we'll go check that out. You know, matter of fact, right after this, we'll go check that out. That way you can see it, see what's going on in the community creations. Oh, look at that. I haven't even seen that yet. That is cool. 6. Nice. So there's one for 6. Who's this for? Oh, it's just a thing. Okay. If you are familiar with like 19 and 20, there was a lot of clipping issues like with the title belts and stuff like that. You don't have that now. You have a little clipping on the side, but as far as in the belt, I haven't seen a lot of that. Most of that's been fixed, so that's been really good. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of, you know, it used to be I would see guys on PC or I would see guys even on Xbox, you know, but you couldn't get to theirs. And there's some really good PlayStation ones as well. I'm not the best. I'm getting better though. I tell people all the time, go watch my first video and then watch episode 22 of TSW Wrestling and the way they look. I think our wrestlers are starting to look really good, very unique. So that's testament to everybody that supports this stuff and is excited about it. And so it gets me excited, even more excited. I'm already excited about it, but then I get even more excited about it because other people, ooh, look at that. That's the entrance vest right there of Eagle Star. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I scout things out, guys. Okay, right now, I don't think there's a top where I'd be like, yeah, that's definitely our boy Dragunov. This might be a little entrance attire thing for him. Yeah, believe me, as I go through here, I try to scout out to make sure that certain parts, and we're all going to look, oh, this might be it. I don't know. That is a cool top too. This top too might end up on GC Rock underneath his vest someday. Not today, but someday. All right. I don't see any shirt I really like to put on Dragunov to cover up his ink. You know what I mean? No, that is not true. I have only simulated like 4 matches, and 3 of them had oh my god moments in them. Maybe they change what they call them, but they're oh my god moments. So yeah, this is where we started. That's not exactly where we're finishing. It's just where we're going to stop right now. So we're going to copy this attire over to here. And we will continue on Dragunov, our 2022 King of the Ring winner. We will continue on him a little later. But for now, let's save him. I think Dragunov will like his attire. Hey, and thanks too to everybody too that jumped in tonight, and everybody that just jumped in yesterday. That's it's very cool. If you guys aren't subscribers on the channel, I'd encourage you to subscribe if you want. So let's see if online is okay. So it's back up again. So let's see some of the top superstar creations that are out there. And guys, if it crashes, I am not restarting the stream tonight. So these are the most recent. And look, here's what I do. I go down like this one right here. If you go all the way down to like the third from the bottom, can this image be re-uploaded? If I like the face texture on this guy, just to save some time in creation, because it takes a long time, that takes the longest, I'm going to upload this guy. Whereas this one, oh, that one says yes to. This one, oh, oddly says yes. But we don't. That says, but that's basic too. Okay, so like this one says no. Even if I loved it, I'm not gonna mess with it because I'm gonna completely change it, minus just the face texture. Like this one right here, if that was, but it says no, love it. Joker, that one's actually kind of amazing. Can't be re-uploaded. 2 guesses. The Fiend, you had to know. Oh, somebody changed. Somebody did a little changeover. These CM Punks, every time you guys see this page, you're like, those CM Punks suck. You're right. They absolutely do. Adam Cole, I'm not even that impressed with that Adam Cole, to be honest with you. Fiend. It's already been downloaded over 8,000 times. Crazy. Not even sure that Fiend looks that good. I mean, he looks pretty good. Body's a little bit off, but still, for where some of these guys, where you start with some of these, you know. Oh, come on. Don't say we're stuck here on this screen. There's one thing that this has been doing, not to everybody, but for us. If you were with me yesterday, you know that it did not go so well sometimes. So we had 4 different videos. Yeah, that's super cool too. Like if that's how they're going to go and they're going to use renders, you know, you should be able to upload renders and use them. Here's the thing about it though. You only have, everybody thinks like you have 100 slots, but it's not necessarily that. It's also the size. So yeah, you have 100 slots, but sometimes you go to download something and you can't download it because you don't have enough space, right? So that plays into it, and those renders are going to play into that too to shrink the number of images you can have per downloaded wrestler. So I'm just telling you, if you have 100 CAWs, you know, CAWs, if you have 100 great wrestlers, and then you start trying to upload, it's the same thing. Like if you try to start uploading created videos, you're gonna run out of space. Like it's gonna be like, yeah, free up some space. You can't do that, buddy. So you can't have wrestlers and then also have 100 video entrances created for them. So that's why I do it for groups. You know, if there's like a group of people, if we do the NWO, you know, I'll use custom videos on that for their entrances. I am looking forward to doing that. I haven't done that yet. Haven't had time. I typically go to the gym Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday mornings, and then Saturday mornings. And so then I stream Tuesday and Friday mornings for a little bit. And it's just been fun hanging out with all you guys while we're going through and trying to recreate all these wrestlers. Like I said, we have about 75 wrestlers to recreate. Um, so yeah, it's been a minute. But yeah, please subscribe if that's if this stuff interests you. We're gonna, and this isn't the only thing we do. This is, matter of fact, the only 2 days I've ever done it. We're going to do it for a few more days, but we're also going to start something we can start right now, and we're going to start a My Rice series with old Totes McGoats himself. So yeah, we're going to start a My Rice series and start doing that, because we can do that now. And that'll break it up a little bit to where we can progress through the story and do something a little bit different. Don't have to do the same thing. Besides that, Nash, you would appreciate you subscribing, huh? Hers would appreciate. This is Mrs. Noisemaker right here. Yep. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today. Remember, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and then turn on bell notifications so you don't miss any time we go live. Also, check out the Second Waves channel. I've got 22 CAW universe modes from, we used 2019 at the time, but season 1 is over there. Episode 1 through 22 is season 1, and then we'll kick it off with NXT and the TSW, where they're doing one show a week. And yeah, it's gonna. No, it kind of looks like Chihuahua. She is a rat terrier, so we have rat terriers. But they're little killers too. Little bunny rabbit got in the backyard. They tore that rabbit up. They're running around with legs in their mouth. I thought they've caught sticks, and I mean they did it that fast. It was quick. So they're like Totes. They're like their daddy. He likes to be a hunter. So, all right, guys, that's gonna do it for today. Probably be at it again. Maybe let's see. Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, definitely tomorrow night. We're gonna be at it again. And maybe we'll start the My Rise tomorrow night instead of just doing this. Nice. But yeah, we'll catch you all in the next one. You guys have a great night. Peace.